What is up, YouTube? It's been a long week. Been on vacation. Just got back from camping a couple of days back. I've been on and off, doing a lot of different things, and so haven't been really much on YouTube lately. But first video back on rolling. Today is Friday, so really hope that you guys had a great week of trading Forex and crypto. But other than that, let's jump into it. I know it's was it Friday? I'm gonna make it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like a long video because I missed out on what I did last week. So the crypto and Forex. So it's kind of like a all-in-one. Now let me get it. Well, first excuse me, first and foremost, I'm gonna have to talk about Bitcoin. I'm gonna talk about crypto first. Based on what I've seen so far, not a whole lot has been going on for crypto for the 9th to the 13th. So here's the 9th and here's the 13th. And this is on the 4-hour chart. So you can see that it went down, came back up, all right? Came all the way to 6,800, all the way down, found support at 6,100. And that's only a it's a $700 price decrease. Now don't get fooled here on selling it yet, because I plan on buying it for the weekend. Based on the daily, what you be looking for is for it to come back to break this at 50, pretty much 5,800. Hasn't come back down to break the $6,000 price yet. Once it breaches 6,000, then you just keep selling. Hang on one second. What the heck's going on my computer over here? Something's not right. What is going on? Yeah, task. I don't know if you guys kind of use it. What the fuck? Was running a lot. All right, resume. Let's go back. Talk about Bitcoin here. Break 6,000, sell back, and set for a new lower price past 5,800. Basically, what you'd be looking for if it does a sell. I mean, on the weekly, it does look like it's going to keep going down, and you can clearly see how far. You can clearly see that the 20-day and the 10-day are not crisscrossing. They're not doing that on crossover. And you can see that the stochastic RSI is looking just to shift right back down again. So based on technical analysis, what you see from Bitcoin, every crypto has been acting differently on their own versus just following what Bitcoin is doing. And let's hop on and see the difference here. Because normally when Bitcoin drops, then everything drops. That's not the case right now. XRP is going down. It's already had, you can see on the Bollinger Bands, it's a very, very narrow structure. And it's still trying to downtrend. Like I said, the only next price I'd be looking at is 24 or 25 cents. That's, other than that, then it's going back to zero. That's if they even drop it back to zero. Well, I'm showing you guys the weekly chart. Let's jump into the daily chart. And that's I get too confused here. Bitcoin Cash, on the other hand, has gained, is not red, so you can see a gain of 0.11%, 1.03%. That's on TradingView, on Bitfinex, and I talk a lot about Bitfinex because that's what JAFX uses on their servers, on the crypto servers. And so, like I said, we'll see if it comes back to test the breakage at 650 and then break 640 down to 600. From there, there's really nothing else that needs to break. I mean, it started at 300 and it skyrocketed all the way to, oh yeah, pretty much 4,000 on the wick. Now it's sitting at pretty much a little bit under 700 right now for Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum's going down with Bitcoin and Ripple. It's already coming back to the support price at 430, and basically you'd be looking for it to break the 360 price here. This was April's lowest price at 360. Once it breaks 360, they're looking at 250 and 200. So definitely a long-term sell, but eventually things are just consolidating. And we're in the summer, so don't expect too much volatility like the past the first 3 months of like January, February, and March. So not a whole lot of volatility for summer. Litecoin, what is it, $76. The next, there's a lot of support at 50 bucks, $50, or yeah, $50 based on the daily. On the weekly, there is no other support until it hops, yeah, pretty much into $50. So, and like I said, you can see how strong this gap is between from the 10 and the 20-day SMA. So they're not giving up. I mean 9 and 20, because I don't know why it punches out. Always punches out 9 closing. You know, we'll fix that to 10. Because I keep talking about the 10. Because I had the 10 on my phone. Not much difference from 10 and 9. Just using even numbers. Zcash did a major retracement up to, was it 200 before it fell back? I'm going to 4 hour. You can see that did a major pullback, but it did a major going all the way up to like 197. You can see the wick here, and then dropped all the way back to 176, and it's just sitting there. So obviously there's something going on with Zcash. I haven't kept up with the news yet, but I was told there's something going on with this crypto. So whatever they plan on doing with this crypto, it is by far the one that's gained the most volume. Man, you can see the gain here, pretty much 22.58% of the day, and 14.62% in the last 8 hours. So it's crazy for how much it's gained for Zcash. And like I said, you can't really try and go against selling all crypto, because one crypto is probably going to try and regain itself, and which is Zcash right now, on a huge move right now. What else I got? Neo, I think I got Neo. get into NEO here. NEO is going back up. It did hit $34, bounced back to 33. Pretty tight range here on the 4-hour. Big dash hit all the way up to 240 and then went back down, but you can see the crossover right here on the 4-hour. And it's sitting at 220, so I expect it to come back to 240, break 240, and try and retest all this resistance at 252 and 260. So a lot of, to me, I see a lot of investors coming into the smaller coins right now and leaving Bitcoin on the side. So leaving like the major coins and chopping in on the alternative coins and pulling money. So pulling money and putting money into the smaller coins that are going to gain more value, or the ones that don't have enough volume. Yeah, so today is actually Crypto Friday tips. And let me take everything off. Take this off. I'm gonna put the RSI on. I don't really like using the relative strength index for crypto. I'm gonna hop into the 15-minute chart, not for Dash here, and go back to Bitcoin. So you don't have to rely on the stochastic, but on the 15-minute chart, you can see that it was overbought here above 70. Peaked up here at 6,300, right? Pushed down. The next candle was the resistance candle, a bear candle, red candle for me, going down. Went all the way down, hit here, right at 30, bounced off 30, and now it's coming try and go back to 70. So it's a little bit more accurate on the smaller time frames versus the higher time frames. That's why I always recommend using the 15-minute chart for all cryptos, especially Bitcoin and Ripple. And they're moving a lot faster than what they were doing for the past couple weeks. So by using, this is the 14, so that's pretty much default settings. So you can see what it was overbought. Created the next candle is going to be a bear candle going down, and you can see it went all the way down to 30, bounce off, and it's looking to come back to hit 70 again. The only problem that I hate using the RSI is that when it sits in the middle like this, there's nothing going on, right? Because you can clearly see if we go back, you can see how it just ranged here, and they just sat here, and it finally broke up. And so there's another good point right here. Hit bottom, hit below 30, hit right up here, right up here. You can see that the two points hitting together for RSI back to back 70, and then bam, I'll go right back down. But then it just sat here and shot up. The second thing, especially if you're following RSI, is to follow where the candlestick structure is going. And using your 10-day SMA, you should always look and see where these candle structures are. Are they going to be above the 10-day SMA, or are they going to be below the 10-day SMA? Anytime it shoots far away from the 10-day moving average, you have to expect that pullback. So you can clearly see just on the 15-minute chart, how far away these candles were, and finally they came close to the 10-day. Sat along with the 10-day, and then shot up above the 10-day. So far away from the 10-day, came right back and went back down. Shot down, all the way down here, came right back, right to close for support, and then now just right along the 10-day again. So you don't really have to use RSI but you want to make sure where your confirmation of resistance and support is going to be at. Without that, if all you're doing is following the RSI 70 and 30, you're gonna get yourself caught because it creates that trend and you're not following the trend, you end up losing more money. So very important to look at what's being overbought and oversold, but always make sure that if the trend is still continuing, the trend is going to continue, regardless if it's overbought and oversold. So very important, especially if you're using the 10-day with the RSI on 15-minute chart for crypto. And I won't make this a long video. Yeah, I won't make this. I won't make it long. I'll make my Forex education tomorrow for Saturday. Yeah, what's going on here? So, like I said, you don't want to follow the correlation of where Bitcoin is going because every crypto is moving on their own pace right now. Most of the smaller coins are going up. Bitcoin is still struggling, but I still plan on buying Bitcoin for a little bit. And it hasn't break 6,000 yet. So once Bitcoin breaks 6,000, we're looking for 5,700. After that, then we're looking for 4,000 long term. But if it doesn't break the 6,000 price, it's going to sit there and build that support continuously. And then once it builds enough support, it's going to skyrocket. So, I mean, you can see a lot of people will call this resistance, right? Because they don't really see a potential buy anymore. And so they would short. But that doesn't mean that it's done going up. So you have to understand that the moment it creates this kind of structure, especially when it hit up here, when it shoots up, it's going to try and shoot up again. You can clearly see right now that Bitcoin's trying to shoot back up again to where it fell at 6,300, and then probably come retest 6,500 or 6,600. So pretty important to figure out where things are going. And these are just, basic indicators. They're not custom settings. 10-day SMA, 14 close on the RSI. I mean, it's basically just all default settings. So nothing that I've done to say, hey, you should customize these settings so that you can see a better picture. So basically, this is just a basic way of looking at where crypto is going. And once you get good at it, then you can start putting a bunch of indicators, but you don't want to get too technical. And then that means you're not following the price, you're not following the candlestick structure with the trend. And when you have too many indicators, then you don't know which one is your primary and your secondary indicator to follow. So always make sure you know which indicator you're going to follow the most. That doesn't work out, hop back and look at where price is going and where the trend is going to go. Because overall, you're looking for the uptrend or the downtrend. That's what it comes down to. So other than that, I really hope you guys have a great Friday night. And tomorrow, I'm gonna get back on YouTube, make sure everything is up and running, keep back to my schedule. And so it is still summer. We've got 2 more weeks of July, next month for August, and what else to say? The computer chair giveaway is still there. Those that haven't seen it, please go check it out. And then sometime in October, somewhere around there, if not September for my birthday, like I said, plan to fund a live account. So that is the plan. So I have not forgotten about that. So other than that, that is it.